All right, so Dani, we're here. This is a section I call LaFond Social.
Okay.
And I'm doing different segments about dating in Colombia and Medellin.
Okay.
You just told me that you've been single for...
3 years.
Oh my gosh, how is that possible?
Well, I think right now finding a good partner, the right partner is difficult in Medellin. But basically, because for me, one of the most important things when you meet someone is that you share the same values and you look for the same goal. I believe in God, so I really want to get married, have my own children, and in these days, like people don't believe in family, and they think that their relationships are like just a fact of 1, 2, 3 months and then they start another one. So I look for a long relationship with committed and job. So yeah, like work together.
You want everything. You want the whole package.
Because I have been working really hard in my personal things. Like I'm a good person, I'm a hard worker, I go to the gym, I'm a study, so I'm looking for the same things in my partner. He has to be obviously different than me, but unless I think he has to keep the same mindset that I have.
Yeah.
Like we have to be connected.
Connected. That's good. And so you're obviously looking for a very high quality person. You see yourself as a high value person, and you want to have another high value person.
Yeah, that's true. I see myself as a good person.
So you're a little bit picky, maybe.
I'm really picky.
Do you ever have like guys come up to you and you're like, oh no?
Yeah.
Happens a lot.
Yeah, it happens a lot, but because especially if they see me as a model, they think like I just want to go party or do bad things, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, so it depends in the way the people that I meet. Like if they see me as a lawyer or as a social worker or a person that is a hard worker, that doesn't happen. But if they see me as a model role, they think like, but I'm really picky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you like that men approach you? Do you have a way that you prefer that men would approach you?
Yeah, I think actually I'm an old style, so I prefer that if that someone wants to invite me, like he has to do the first step. So I prefer that, and I also like the man that is asking me to go out for being like a gentleman, just like in the fact that he trusts me, like well, like like I don't have any problem sharing the bills, like that is no problem, but I ask for respect in the way he treats me, the words he used, and all things. So yeah.
Those are things that are very important. Now, do you have any problem like if a guy approaches you at the gym?
No, I don't have any problem, but that doesn't happen a lot, especially because I have been doing exercise in the same place during 5 years, so I already know everybody in my gym, so they already think that I'm their little sister, so that doesn't happen to me a lot.
And so what do you think, like, where is a nice place to meet a guy? Do you think if you were walking down the street and a guy just came up to you and said, hey, I saw you, I want to talk to you, is that okay?
I mean, it's okay, but it's still weird because you don't know the person, so you don't know what are their intentions or his intentions, or he's a good or bad person. And I think that's the most important thing, like being with a good person, a person with good values, and yeah, someone nice.
Okay, because there's a little bit of controversy, I think, in the United States and different things that people say, like, is it cool to just approach a girl that you don't know, or a woman? Mm-hmm. My opinion is that that's okay. Mm-hmm. If you're I went to the run club the other day in Poblado, you meet people there. But also if I just see someone in a cafe, or if it could be a guy or a girl, actually, it doesn't have to be romantic. Mm-hmm. But if I see someone who seems interesting to me, that I could go up to them and just strike a conversation. And I think a lot of people are afraid to do that. They're afraid to approach other people, and they're saying like, oh, they're busy, or they may look like they have like, resting bitch face, or something like this. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody. but then you go up and talk to them and say, hey, I like your jacket, it's cool, it looks nice, and I just wanted to say hi. I think it's important to meet people outside of your social circles, because like you said, like, you know everybody at the gym, and they're not going to come up and ask you to date because they know you too well. So sometimes you need to know people that are outside of what your comfort zone is, or the people that you normally know. And the only way to do that is to talk to people that you don't know, because you don't know them until you know them, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And so I just think it's an interesting topic that, like, you know, what is the correct way? What's the appropriate way for men to approach women where they feel comfortable? And obviously, would you be comfortable with dating a foreigner?
I think I haven't dated like a foreigner, but I think it's a good challenge because, as I just said, sadly, Colombian girls have like a bad stigmatization, or we are stigmatized. We're stigmatized as a like bad girls, or that they can have easy sex with us, and of course none of us are looking for that. So that's a big challenge because you don't know the real or the true intentions of the others. So I will do it, but I will still be afraid, or like let's start with a friendship, and then if the things happens, like I can give you opportunity, but I think it's a really big challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are looking for different things. Like for me, like just be open about how I am with relationships. Like, so if I met someone, I think there's like the part where you're sexually attracted to someone, you're like, oh, they're cute, like I would hook up with them, right? But I'm also like open to long-term relationships. If I dated someone, if I met someone of high quality, then I would date them long-term, and, you know, go through the dating process and do all these things, which I've you know, done before. And so I think what people have to do is they have to change their ship a little bit, change their way of thinking, because there are a lot of good people. There's a lot of like, because it's like foreigners or other people, they think, oh, Colombians are all like this, they're all easy, and then Colombians think, oh, foreigners are all just looking for sex. But it's not true, because there's people like me who are like educated, who like would be like good boyfriend material, obviously great boyfriend material, that like have their stuff together, are doing things with their life, you know how to treat people respectfully.
Yeah, that's true. So let's give it a try. Maybe I don't know.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. And so, I don't know. Is there anything else that you wanted to say about the dating? We said that Medellin had the biggest.
I don't know how do you say in English,
like
but
biggest cheating culture.
Yeah, and I'm not. Like, I haven't cheated in like never in my life. I haven't. So for me, that is one of the most important thing in a relationship, committed, and so I think at the end of the day, you just have to be clear what are your intentions and what are you looking for, and then you want hard someone with good feelings. Yeah, so just be honest. Be honest.
I think that is true, and that's something that I live by. Like, you have to be upfront with people. So if you're like, look, this person is like, I can't see anything serious with them, then you have to be honest with them and say, like, look, there's nothing serious happening here.
Yeah.
But if you feel like you do have that possibility, then you can go down that path. I'm the same way. I don't cheat on people. Like, I tell people up front, and if I say like it's good getting to know someone, but I don't see like a real long future. I mean, I say it in a nice way, but I'm like, look, we can hang out a little bit, but it's not like I don't see like a long-term thing. You have to be honest with that person, because they we can lead people down the wrong direction and waste their time. So I just know I no. How long have we known each other now?
It's been a while. It's actually 9 years, 8 years when I came back from the States.
Yeah. And we met, and you were sunbathing on the top of the gym.
Yeah. I was at the gym.
You were sunbathing, and I talked to you, no?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that day.
Sí, ya me acordé. I was getting tan.
Yes.
At the gym, yeah.
and I was new in Colombia, and I could barely speak Spanish.
Yeah, but I at that time I already spoke English. Yeah. So that's how we know each other.
Yeah.
We met. Yeah.
That was a nice day.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Well, thank you for spending this time with me.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to be here, and this is a really challenge for me because I don't usually do interviews in English since it's not my first language. But I'm really happy to be here to sharing my thoughts about relationship and how is it going to be single in Medellin, Colombia.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is I don't think that can last for too long. I mean, I'm looking for bad things about you. Model, educated, comes from a good family.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's the bad points? Where's the bad points?
I don't know how do you say in English, pero soy muy terca. Ese es uno de mis grandes defectos.
Oh, you're like always like clumsy with this stuff.
No sé.
Clumsy, like you drop things?
No, terca.
¿Qué es terca?
Terca, I don't know. También soy torpe. También soy torpe. También soy torpe, torpe y terca. Terca es como si tú me dices no, yo te digo sí. Como.
Que aunque tú tengas la razón, ella te va a decir
¿Qué?
seguir diciendo que no.
Ajá, eso es ser terca.
I feel like if we dated, that sort of you'd be like a little bit like high maintenance with me,
Yeah.
right?
Sí, eso me pasa. Pero he trabajado en no ser tan terca con mis nuevas relaciones. Pero es uno de mis defectos.
So I'll be like, okay, we're gonna go out on a date, and we're gonna meet here, and you'd be like, no, you're picking me up.
Yeah, probably.
All right, thanks so much for being here, Dani.
No, thank you for inviting me. It was nice to see you guys. Bye.
My name is Rob LaFond, an audiovisual producer based out of Medellin, Colombia. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and stay tuned for more epic adventures. See you in the next one.